Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into a report from Navitas Semiconductor, and trust me, it's juicier than it sounds. We're not just looking at numbers, we're uncovering what those numbers mean for the company's future. This report might seem like dry paperwork, but it holds the keys to understanding where Navitas is headed, and believe me, that's worth knowing. If you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can discuss these reports, so let's get right to it. Alright, let's jump right into the heart of this report, which covers some important decisions made at Navitas Semiconductor's annual stockholders meeting in July of 2025. Basically, the shareholders, the people who own pieces of the company, got together to vote on some key issues. The three things they voted on were electing directors, deciding on executive pay, and picking an auditing firm. Each of these points are important to how the company is run. First up, director elections. Directors are like the supervisors of a company, making sure things are running smoothly and in the best interest of the shareholders. At the meeting, three people, Gene Sheridan, Ranbir Singh, and Cristiano Amoroso, were re-elected to the board for terms that last until the 2028 meeting. Gene Sheridan got about 79.5 million votes in favour, while Ranbir Singh got about 73.3 million. There were also a bunch of broker non-votes around 47.7 million. Which happens when brokers holding shares for clients don't get instructions on how to vote and don't vote at all for broken 7 million, which happens when brokers holding shares for clients don't get instructions on how to vote and don't vote at all. Next up, the say on pay vote. This is where shareholders get to give their opinion on how much the top executives are getting paid. It's not binding, meaning the company doesn't absolutely have to follow it, but it's a good way to see if shareholders think the executives are earning their keep. In this case, about 78.1 million votes were cast in favour of the executive compensation, while about 2.5 million voted against it. Also, there were a little under 1.8 million abstentions, which means I am not voting. Again, about 47.7 million broker non-votes. Lastly, stockholders voted to approve KPMG LL as the external auditing firm for the company's financial closing in December 2025. Think of auditors as the people who check the company's homework to ensure everything is correct and fair. A whopping 122.1 million votes were cast in favour of this. About 24,000 voted against, and almost 7.8 million abstained. It shows that shareholders are largely happy with KPMG as the company's auditor. Now, let's step back and look at the bigger picture. Seeing the directors re-elected with such high numbers indicates that shareholders are pretty happy with the current leadership. The approval of executive pay suggests that most shareholders think the executives are being compensated fairly. Finally, ratifying the auditors demonstrates that people are good with the company's choice of who is keeping an eye on the financials. Overall, this SEC filing paints a picture of a company where shareholders seem satisfied with the direction it's heading. They trust the leadership, approve of the pay, and are comfortable with the financial oversight. So what do you think? What do you think is going to happen to Navitas? If you found useful, please like and subscribe to the channel. I would also recommend joining the Discord in the description below if you want to further discuss these financial reports. Thanks for watching and see you next time.